Hello, I'm Wesley Green, and this is Watch Where You Step. Today we're headed over to Dong Xuan Market. Well, that's our first stop, and we're going to walk around the historic district. It's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas. And we're just going to see what decorations are still up. I know the street that sells most of the Christmas decorations are probably done now because no one's still buying, but there'll be other decorations up. So we want to see what's up in the historic district. U.S. Are you from Hanoi? Anh người Hà Nội. Yeah. Going to Dong Xuan. That's the link to where you could pay cash. Come in. Erica and Scott show up. We will do a talking episode. You probably won't see the ride over. If they don't, then this may be our first ASMR episode. I'll still say where we're at. This is Dong Xuan Market. It's popular with tourists. Thought there might be some Christmas decorations here. That's cat. Upcoming cat decoration and Christmas at the same time. Strangely, New Year is the day off. That's an actual official holiday. But as for decorations and celebration, it's a skip right over holiday because nobody does anything for it. Which I get last time. What do you do for it? Trying to outside here. Probably better if I want to check to see if there's anything in the pavilion. Yeah, she's about to say that there's no food in this market. They are coming from outside. And the trail is good enough to keep following them. Came from that direction. Market food is here. The night market, and they are open at night, but they've got a row of little restaurants here. This is unusual for a big popular market anywhere in Asia that I've been. Oh my god, they enclosed the whole thing. Thought it was just plastic, but they've actually had glass doors up. That's new. The eating area is, I don't want to say for tourists, but I guess that would be accurate for tourists. Maybe local tourists, but the people in the market are eating from elsewhere. We want to investigate that today. We're on a Christmas mission. Hi! Alright, this mural street. Looks like rock climbing walls. Sure why. You'll see this in a minute. It's called the mural street, but for a range of different artistic styles. Vietnam-Korea Joint Project. Vietnam-Korea Joint. I think that's a pretty cool street. And I'm about to discover that my planned route is not a possibility because it's a parking lot. Go that way. I'll stick to the street. This is Hanoi, the street that sells all of the holiday. This is the holiday aisle, basically. This is These may just be silk lanterns, but they may also be for the upcoming Tet holiday. I think it's a little of both. I can't issue join. Someone
It's
has
me.
joined us. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
You're still ill though, correct?
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I'm feeling better.
Oh, that's good.
What are we
Not
doing?
100%.
Oh,
This is our
no.
Merry Christmas. Oh no,
Oh, Merry Christmas. Thank you.
this is our Christmas episode. So I just wanted to see if I could find some Christmas decorations, the historic district in here in Hanoi. And to be honest, you have just joined um, as we as we found the first Christmas decorations. This is Hang Ma Street, and not much is left. It's Christmas Eve, so I would not expect a place that sells Christmas decorations to still have a lot of them. I'm actually a little surprised there's as much as there is.
Yeah, you would hope they wouldn't have much stock left. They'd hope they
Right? I mean, they're keeping
sold
it
it
till
all.
next year. If I haven't sold it by the end of the day today, I guess.
Yeah, unless they want to sell it on deep discount.
I doubt there's much market for that. I'm actually surprised there's as much decorations as there are. It's not. I mean, here it's not even a holiday you get off. You don't get Christmas Day off. I've got classes tomorrow. It's not their holiday, so I wouldn't expect them to take it off.
My God. My God. I can't imagine a culture that isn't predominantly Christian.
Eh, true. It's all true. Okay, I don't see any more Christmas this direction, so we're gonna go back to the main street.
All right.
But I think we've been to this street before, although it may have been nighttime when we were here before. And it is well lit at night. If you come a couple of weeks before Christmas, or even a week, it's a cool little. But we've done it before, so I didn't want to bore you guys with it again this year. But I think it's fun to walk down the street and see all the lights and decorations. Most of these places that are closed up, and it is fairly early in the morning, most of these places that are closed up are decoration sellers.
Oh, so they just figure it's over and they're like, well, that's it.
Well, it's also morning. People don't come out and shop this early, so only a few are open.
Oh, okay.
And we also have Tet holiday already going up. So that's another thing. They've got about a month of sales, a little over a month of sales before Tet. Wow, that's a lot of red in that store, and that's all Tet stuff.
Remind the audience what Tet is, please.
Tet is the Lunar New Year holiday in Vietnam.
Now, is
In
it called
China,
that in other? Okay, go ahead.
in
Sorry.
China, we just translate it as the Chinese New Year. In Vietnamese, they use the word Tet, and I guess we can say Tet. It's pretty easy, so we translate it as Tet.
Okay.
We don't give it a special name. Probably should have done. Have I ever explained to you how the street sales system work, the department store system?
If you have, I don't remember it. And there probably will be other people in that same boat. So please do.
Okay. So the historic district in Hanoi is sometimes referred to as the 36 streets. And the reason is because in ancient times, each street, I mean, it still bleeds over into today. It's not as strict, I think, but each street was specialized in one type of product. So when you came
Okay.
into town to buy your goods, you knew which street to go to buy the thing that you wanted. And this
Okay.
street started out, this is Hang Ma, and I cannot remember what the translation is, but it is somewhat of a reference to paper goods. Paper was a very, you know, high tech commodity 1,000 years ago. Not everybody
Sure.
had paper, and it was not easy to produce.
Right.
And so that's what they sold here. But over the years, it turned out they were selling more holiday decorations and holiday celebration stuff because so much of that is made of paper.
Right.
Maybe because of its temporary nature, I guess. And so the paper goods street became And there are still stationery stores. I don't know if you've noticed any. They still do that here. So this street became the holiday aisle, and I have likened that arrangement to the departments in a department store,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Yeah,
probably where department stores.
that's what I was thinking too, was like it's like a department store or a grocery store where you go in,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like the bread's on this aisle.
Right. So you know
But
where to go to get the stuff. Of course, the difference is these are streets of different stores, so
right,
it's
yeah.
not all. And of course, it's not definitely not enforced today. I doubt it was enforced then. It didn't need to be because it was just a good idea. If you wanted to open a paper goods store, you want to go to that aisle so people will see you.
Yeah, location, location, location.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, now all the stuff is not paper, nor not all the stuff is paper. I'm just gonna walk over to these stuffed animals. There's also, I mean, if you think it's just like reserved for tourists, it's definitely not. There's a hardware aisle, hardware street, where you go to. That's your, Home Depot Street, all sorts
Well,
of
no,
things.
that I guess that hadn't I hadn't considered that since you said it was so ancient. That sort of sounded like it predated the notion of tourism as a concept. Um,
Well, I don't
so
know if that's a concept, but I just meant like the reason that it's still preserved today. It's useful. That's why it's here.
right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not saying nobody ever traveled and visited places in the past. I'm just saying it seems like
I,
it's certainly
I,
much more of a prevalent thing now. I would guess since transportation is so much easier.
yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I would think it started, like as we know it, started in the 19th century, but I guess ancient people traveled too. So probably not a lot.
It seems like it was so hard.
It does seem like it would be take the fun out of it if you had to walk there.
Yeah, or months on a boat. I mean,
Right.
if you're going across the ocean. I mean, you hear about it in school about it's like, oh yes, I don't know. Ben Franklin was the first ambassador to France, and all. He
Right.
just sailed over to France, and it's like, well, okay. I mean, how long did that take? Flights, well, like maybe 12 hours or something. It's
I mean,
no,
sailing
no.
across the ocean, that's a result of technology. You
Oh
couldn't sail
yeah,
across
yeah,
the ocean.
yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't remember how long that took, but he wasn't just running over there and running back, like we think of it today.
No, and I've heard that and I've wondered like, okay, but he just had to like they just had to trust him to represent our interests. He wasn't reporting anything back or getting messages. He's just had to wing it on his own, but he's a smart guy, so I guess he could do it.
Yeah, yeah. You think they weren't like responding to things in real time like we are today.
Right, yeah.
It's like, what did George Washington want me to do 3 months ago? I'll stick with that.
I'll just stick with what they told me.
I'll send him a letter. I'll get a response in 6 months.
I wondered if there was any mail service between the two.
I just heard the other day Ben Franklin was the first postmaster general, so
Oh, there you go.
that the U.S. Post Office was one of the first institutions set up by the U.S. government
Oh, well,
during the Continental Congress, I think.
we've we've pulled funding from that now, right? Not wasting our tax dollars getting mail to people, are we?
It's,
It's one of the
I
many
mean, they
things we're
are
going to kill, right?
they're constitutionally obliged to have it for whatever that's
Wow.
worth.
For whatever that's worth, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think it says in there it has to be great. Just it has to exist.
Doesn't have to be great.
Look, if somebody's making some money off of it, they can certainly do that. It's fine. It doesn't have to be the best postal service. It just has to exist.
True that.
I mean, I know we gloss over a lot of that stuff and put a lot of rose-colored like really thick rose-colored glasses, like when we look at those things. and it's overly simplified because you got to condense it down to, give to people in a manageable fashion.
Hmm.
But but it's like I think they had a lot more, like they thought we were going to do a lot better, I think, as far as like being good stewards of the government. They didn't really take into account a lot of the tomfoolery, I think.
I mean, I think they thought only property owning wealthy white men were going to be doing the voting, so they probably weren't worried about it. They,
Yeah, that's undoubtedly part of it too. But that's what I'm saying. Like there was some notion that the people involved would want to, keep things going in a reasonable sort of fashion, if nothing else, so that there wouldn't be any more revolution like what just happened. But
right. They probably did assume people would not immediately want to self-destruct. I guess it didn't happen immediately.
well, I mean,
Good.
I mean, I'm sure they did assume that, but look at what happened in France just a few years later. They were revoluting for decades compared to us,
They're on
just
their
over
fifth
and over.
republic, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sorry.
They're on their fifth republic, fifth version
Yeah,
of their government.
yeah. Well, and even now, it's like, or not even now. I'm sorry. The founders, my understanding is at least some of them thought that the Constitution would basically be rewritten every like decade or so. That it was just something that was going to be like, yeah, this is going to keep changing with the times. Every generation they're going to basically pick something almost completely different because it's going to need to change with the times.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah, yeah. But I can't verify that. I didn't know any of them personally.
They're all good friends of mine.
Oh yeah, me and TJ, Tom Jefferson. What a nutter! I'd say, TJ, when you gonna let those slaves go, you freaking slave owner? And he'd say, oh dear, my friend, you say it like it's a bad thing. Yeah. Uh, well, I had to do something to differentiate.
Fair enough.
Sorry, he wouldn't have had a British accent. He would have
Distinguish
had
them.
he would have had a. Where was he from? Virginia? I guess Virginia.
Scott, I was holding out to get food until Erica showed up so you guys could talk while I eat. She's not here yet.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need to eat, bro, go ahead and eat. Oh, my mom wanted me to tell you. Yeah, go ahead. Just want to tell you, hello and Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Tell her I said Merry Christmas and also hello.
And she also wants you to know that the where you guys lived for a good portion of it when we were in high school, over there in the subdivision, not too far down the road from my
Oh,
house.
yeah. Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. You remember there was that big house up on the hill right
Okay.
outside
Yep.
the subdivision with the horse stables and that big field in front of it that went down the side of the hill all the way to the highway?
I do.
That's been sold and has been stripped of every living thing. It's going to be
Oh,
paved over for my dad said he had heard condominiums and apartments. So
condominiums and apartments? Is that close to town now? Has Cartersville grown that much?
bro, there's highways a 4-lane now.
Okay.
And it's part of like the big rumored, almost mythological outer perimeter that they've been putting
So
in forever. It's 4 lanes almost all the way from Cartersville to Rockmart at this point. And it's almost that way they're going to have it pretty much from Rockmart all the way to 75 because they're expanding the road there where you can just keep going. Instead of going into Cartersville, you would turn off and go towards Emerson.
mhm.
And that's going to be like a 4-lane right by the airport and all that stuff. That's all 4-lane now.
He was waving.
So it's all the way from Rockmart to 75. And Of course, with the Rome bypass and all those kind of things, it's 4 lanes from Rome to Rockmart. You can just stay 4-lane highway all the way to from Rome to 75.
Well, is that good?
Progress. It's fine. It is what it is. I mean, they didn't come ask me.
I mean, you're
I'm less
supposed to
happy.
be a voter.
I do vote. I don't vote for the winning side a lot of times, but I do vote.
I refuse to vote for the winning side.
Well, I don't refuse. It's just the way numbers work. Oh, they're putting up a data center not far down the road here either.
Apparently, they're putting those up everywhere now.
Yeah, buddy.
Lots of data to be stored.
Compute.
Computing to do.
Yep.
I don't think you can see how large this temple is, but it is right here in the middle of the historic district, and probably the least tourist temple that I've seen. There's always something happening there, something local, local people doing the thing.
Is that what you mean by just least tourists? Just there doesn't seem to be a lot of non-locals there. It's just all.
Well, by least tourists, I mean that there are a lot of locals.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Right. And no,
I didn't know if there was some. Okay, I didn't know if there was something about the way it was set up or the way it looked to be less touristy, quote unquote.
I mean, that too, in a sense, because it's blue for one thing. I've never seen a blue temple before. It's covered in overhang, got a tin roof on the front. I'm assuming that's for the events that they have there, so people can stay in the courtyard and, stay dry.
I hope that tin roof's not rusted. Oh.
Song says tin roof rusted, not tin roof perfectly fine.
That's true.
No signs of it wear or tear or age.
Light new condition. Tin roof, near mint. Lightly used.
God, are you ready to enjoy the coffee of Pinko Commies? I don't know if you can see it, actually. That joke didn't land.
Oh, it does say Pinko, doesn't it? Oh, wow. Gee, Brian, what we're going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinko. Try to spread communism to the whole world.
Well, maybe. I'm just going to walk. She's taking me exactly where I'm going, but I'm not going to her cafe.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Dangerous areas. Uh-huh. It's coming now? Oh, well, that's all right. Okay. Do not gather a crowd, take photos, videos, walk, stand, or sit on the railway. Display chairs, tables, to pedal between the rails and both sides of the railway. I'm probably going to look for some pho. This is yours? Cafe? That's your shop? Okay. I'm just going to walk. Thank you, though. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I know. The trains are going to cross each other on one track? Oh, that seems like a bad idea. Oh, I'm just going to walk. Can I set the camera?
He's trying desperately to get away from this lady.
Okay. Well, all these businesses, she seems to be implying I'm not allowed up there. No,
okay.
thank you. I'm just going to walk. Come on. I'm not sure if she was telling me I could. She's also saying the train's coming, and the trains are just not that predictable. Hi, Eric. I see you showed up.
Hey.
Welcome. Merry Christmas.
I had to wait until the lady delivered my groceries, so it wouldn't be a lot of rustling.
I don't know how it happened, but there you go. You can return sideways.
What was that about train tracks crossing or trains hitting each other?
Well, she's telling me the train's coming right now, and I want to go watch them at her I just came here because I saw the 1977 Station Cafe.
Uh,
I don't know. It's for us.
that is for us.
Ben Men Green. You guys can look at all these bars and coffee shops. I'm actually a little surprised that there's not more Christmas decorations on it, because this is totally for tourists. Absolutely a tourist, one of those things that people feel like they have to do when they come here. And,
Trap?
huh?
Tourist trap?
Maybe you guys aren't seeing. That's the train tracks.
You should go grab an elf on the shelf and lay it across the train tracks and put some like tinsel over it tied to the tracks.
Well, that's the thing. There's no Christmas decorations. That's surprising.
That's crazy.
I figured something for foreigners would be full of Christmas decorations.
Well, don't get run over by a train.
I won't. The train is very limited in in its dynamic envelope. It can't turn left. So as long as you're not on the tracks, you're probably okay.
Yeah, but she seemed to indicate that there was at least one coming right now.
It can't turn left. Isn't that Zoolander's fault? Like, Zoolander can't turn left?
That was Zoolander's. I mean, the fact that a train cannot turn left is not Zoolander's fault. He didn't invent trains.
I mean, that's his fault in the show. I mean, his
I know it's that. I just thought it was funny.
Suck up thing. I can't even think of words right now. I'm trying to fix I'm cleaning groceries whilst I'm trying to pay attention here.
Is it his disability?
It's
weakness.
His, like, I mean, a fault is a weakness. Is it something? His weakness. His weakness.
I mean, the word's not wrong. It's just funny the way you used it, so I had to make it.
It's Zoolander's fault.
Zoolander invented trains.
Blaming Zoolander is really hot right now.
That's what I said when I looked at how much my insurance is going to cost you next year. I said, oh, thanks, Zoolander.
Oh, yeah. Not the far right Nazis at all. Oh, my God.
Well, already out, waiting on the train. Maybe there's one coming. Maybe she wouldn't. I thought she was just making it up, so I'd go to her coffee shop.
I hear that train a coming. Not really.
Not really. And also I've noticed the train is always 5 minutes away. But the truth is, they don't know when the trains don't run on that tight of a schedule. They do if they're passenger trains in other places, but not in Vietnam. They're not that accurate. You just got to wait around till one shows up. There's general times of day they show up. And I have waited here before for one, not because I intended to, but because I did that trap. I showed up and they're like, oh, it's coming any minute. I'm like, okay, I'll sit here and have a beer. And had 2 or 3 beers. And finally I was like, okay, that's it. And then I tried to leave, and the police actually came out and they're like, get off the tracks. And they told me to move, stand in front of in a specific spot, which I did. And then some foreign women there were like, could you get out of the way? We paid to sit here. And I was like, the police told me to stand here, hon. I don't know what you paid for, but that's not really my problem.
You paid to sit there. You didn't pay to own the whole view or whatever the hell is going on. Where were they from?
A place where you don't have to
Probably
follow the
US.
orders of the police, apparently. So if you're rich enough, it's here. They're from here.
That's right. And she probably was, but she was on a vacay. But I told her, I was like, I don't even want to be here. I was trying to leave. It's an interesting strip. It's more interesting because it attracts so many tourists than, the fact that it's a train that runs through town. I mean, this is not unusual. I understand they don't allow it in the United States, but it's not that unusual to have a train running down a street that is otherwise used.
They do in Columbus, Georgia. I was down there and saw it one time, and it freaked me out.
I saw the same thing in Pensacola, Florida, many years ago. Now, it may have been a defunct railway. I didn't see a train on it.
No, this like a train came by at some point, and it
Oh,
freaked
that's
me out,
pretty
like
cool.
because I was in there seeing my friend Jeff, and he's like, "Yeah, the train." I said, "This can't be used anymore, right? This is the middle of the street." And he's like, "No, it's still used." What?
Erica, I was waiting on you to eat, so I'm going to
Wow.
sit down and eat now.
Nice.
Breakfast, you got
Okay.
pho? Okay. Oh, banh mi. Yeah, let's do pate choux.
With pate?
Yeah. Yeah, with pate. Uh-huh. Yes.
Only pate or with
Good God, it's 100,000 for a banh mi.
Oh my God.
Maybe we should walk down and see if there's something else. Okay, that's right. Thank you. That's the increased price for tourists, and I can't blame them.
Uh-huh.
It's not like it's a different district. Anybody can just walk around the corner. Whoa.
I mean, it sounds like it's a lot. 100,000 is like almost $4, right? But that's still a lot for
Right.
there.
Yeah, I mean that should be under 50 for sure.
Yeah. Wait till you see how much a banh mi over here in town costs, because it's ridiculous because it's here.
I mean, you can't stand in the
I
middle.
can tell you.
As long as it's not coming, I'm gonna keep going. I'll keep my eyes and ears up, and I don't really care what they say about me standing there. They don't want you to stand there because they want you to pay them money. I'm like, then Mark Dobbs just trying to stop at a place and you charging too much. I'm not stopping for that.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it I'm going to do when the train comes? Stand in the middle? Oh my goodness. Somebody's very brave. I don't know. We finally got some Christmas.
All right, Christmas.
There's that Christmas drip again.
Yeah, I think it's just styrofoam that's like carved.
I like it because it looks like it could be ice or milk or, I just thought it was funny. It looks drippy, but also I think of rap whenever I say that drip. Over here at the Banh Mi and Tea Cafe, a crispy pork belly extra large. They have little ones too, but an extra large banh mi sandwich, just the sandwich, is $11.
Oh, when you say over here, what do you mean?
Oh, in
Close,
Durham,
close
in Durham, North
in Durham.
Carolina. Now,
Mm.
this is a good one because they have a special combo. And it's got pate, pork roll, and pork belly, and it's $10. And then you can choose if you get extra meat or how they toast it or don't toast it with whatever you want on it, more greens or less greens. And then you can get the egg rolls to go with it from the other thing, or crispy fried tofu, stuff like that. But that's like $5. So you're looking at anywhere from $10 to $20 to have the full amount of things you'd want to have all together there.
That's a lot.
Yep. But that crispy pork belly do look good, though. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, wait, I might get that. But I would split it with Jacob. But even then, that makes it $5.50 a person. And over there, you had it for $3.80 for that one there. And that was too much over there.
Crispy pork belly is going to be my rap name.
I think it should be your blues man name.
Yeah.
Freezer, fridge. This is my drinks. Just keep them in the bag. Take that, put those in the freezer. It might have to go in this one or that one in there. Don't shove it. Okay, there's fridge stuff too.
Hey, don't shove it.
No, you put those up first.
All right, our next target is the cathedral. Can you guys hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're going to the cathedral. What were you talking about? A steamroller?
They were like panicking and freaking out that I was not completely out of the way of the train. And I was like, well, okay, but the train's not even here yet. And I'm not really in the way.
Take.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try this place. I don't think it'll have any decorations either, but it's a pedestrian street. And I just thought it was comical the way they were freaking out. And the train is barely moving, just barely moving. I'm like, I think I've got time, hon. We can see it. And it was like 5 miles an hour. They alternate on that street between letting it operate as a tourist site and closing it off. Because when people get hurt there, as you can imagine, when you get 10 million idiots crowding together to try and take pictures of something, fairly commonplace, somebody's going to get pushed out into or fall out into the way of the train and get hurt.
I'm interested to see how many deaths have occurred from that little bitty train.
Uh,
Because, I mean, it's not like it's the subway and people are like murder, death, kill. They're, when they push someone onto the subway
no,
tracks
it's just
and kill them.
tourists. And I got to say, I don't know if I said this a few minutes ago, forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but that is not that uncommon an occurrence. A train running through in a tight area like that. I mean, I know, Scott, you said they have them in Columbus, Georgia. I'm betting it's a big, wide street, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think part of the
Did you put them
novelty
up?
of it is that the train comes through
Dry
this
and
narrow
sugar.
street that barely has enough room for it to get down, and people think it's crazy looking. But I've seen that in other several other places in Southeast Asia. I think of Cambodia was one, and in South America too. I suspect it's pretty much everywhere there's a train going through developed areas. Most places don't bulldoze for the whole town for transportation. They just build it where they've got space. Now, let's figure out which way the cathedral is without looking at a map. Actually, I don't have to do it without looking at a map. I could instead just look at a map. Okay. All right. Gonna walk this direction. So, did you guys get a black screen? You got black.
Well,
I
it's fine
see
now,
a
but yeah,
building. I see something. Oh, no. I see you moving and some street cars and whatnot.
Street cars?
Just cars.
just
I felt
regular
like saying
type.
street cars. I'm gonna say street cars and motorbikes.
It's a streetcar named Desire.
Oh,
This is a famous coffee brand in Vietnam, and this is the first coffee shop I've seen of there. All right, so Erica, we will stop for some breakfast in a well, I was gonna say a non-tourist area. I guess there's not gonna be one of those, huh? We're in the district. If I see some reasonable prices, how about that? I'll stop. Otherwise, I'll
yeah.
just wait till lunch. Thought it was a one-way street. Really can't tell what's a one-way street and what isn't by looking at the traffic.
And also how narrow things are.
Yeah, you get into a narrow street like this, it's just all bets are off. You do whatever you can do.
When I was in Atlanta and it would say one-way street, I was like, well, that's just a suggestion because I need to go this way to get around so I don't have to go around a million times over. But in my defense, I only did that at night when I would go to visit you and there was nobody out on the street. You know what I mean?
I
Now,
did it at night.
there's
when people
never
can't see
anybody
me.
not out on the street. There's always somebody out over there and it's all covered up with people.
Yeah, you said Atlanta has changed a lot since I left. Because
It
I left Atlanta
sucks.
many years ago. What sucks about it?
I mean,
Why?
it's gentrified as crap everywhere, but then also there's no LGBT heart of Atlanta anymore. They've just got a couple of
No.
little gay bars. That's it. I mean, Cow Tippers has been paved over and it's a freaking Chase Bank. I
Mhm.
mean, there's nothing there. And people are turds. And everything is, you thought it was overpriced before, but it's way overpriced now.
Now, when you say overpriced, you mean like ordinary things cost
Overpriced
more, or you
food,
talking about real estate?
overpriced everything. The food is expensive. I went with Jason and the kids to see an anime movie at the Plaza Theater, which is still worth going. And so is, Jacob. Strip bar. Again, strip bar? The one that we went to, Wesley. That's Claremont Lounge.
Claremont.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
Claremont Lounge.
It's a kitschy thing. That's not a reason to live in Atlanta, you know what I mean?
Well,
You got a strip bar and a little theater. Like, I could not imagine living there. It's okay. The houses that used to be 50,000, supposedly the hood, are now like 300,000 and up or more. It's bad. And
It's bad.
I don't know. It's just, but people are turds more than anything, and the traffic is bad. But we know how to maneuver it, so that didn't really bother us as much because we're aggressive as we need to be out there. But
You're aggressive.
oh, but when we went to see the movie, it was, I mean, the movie is already going to be overpriced, but we went to get tacos at this little food truck, and it was $18 for 3 little bitty street tacos. And I was like, wow. So I'm funding your food truck. Like, this is ridiculous. This is over here in town. I get tacos for anywhere from $2 to $3 a piece, and they're like packed full of whatever meat you want in them.
Yeah.
Those are just little examples, but mainly the jerky people.
The jerky people. The jerky people.
That was Marilyn Manson's first go at it, and he was like, that's not effective enough. We need another syllable. The beautiful people.
It's not edgy enough.
Did you know that Marilyn Manson was on, what do you call it, American Bandstand, and Dick Clark interviewed him?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
He was just a person in the audience, and yeah.
When was American Bandstand on? I think he's too young for that show.
No.
I know he's not young now, but
Let me see if I can find it. Because I saw a clip of it. Hold on. And this is before AI, so I haven't been duped.
I've got some good ones that I've seen. I mean, good, I mean convincing.
Let me see if I can find it. No, not this thing. I'll find it eventually. I know he was in the audience, and it was like just it would have been just benign if he didn't turn out who he turned out to be. You know what I mean?
Right now, the convincing. Oh. You're going to step away?
Yeah, I think I'm going to step out. I'm starting to feel it a little bit, so I think I'm going to go to bed.
Did you get Mucinex? Do you have Mucinex and zinc and stuff?
I think I have Mucinex, yes.
Do you want me to send zinc over there, or some Gatorades, G2, some Zero?
I can't drink the G2s. It's too much sugar, but I do have
No,
Zeros.
I mean the Zero, whichever one it was is Zero. I've got the Zero apple ones. Those are very good.
No, I've been drinking those. I've got a bunch of those. Thank you.
I got them for $2, Scott. Can you believe that? I thought I was reading it wrong, and I was like, what? It was the 12-pack of the, in the little thing. What? So I messaged the person to buy them all. I was like, whatever's there. I said, I know I put 6 on there. If there's more than that, I want them all. I want every single one of them. There was only 5 left anyway. 5 12-packs. So I have 60 apple G0, whatever they call them. Whatever it is, there's 0 sugar, everything in here.
All right, I'll let y'all go, though. I'm going to,
all right.
I think I'm going to go.
Well, thank you for joining. You were here for most of it. Actually, right now I'm just trying to find my way over to the cathedral, and then that's it. So appreciate you joining.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
We didn't find any Christmas decorations so far.
Well, that's all right.
Oh, we've got the spirit.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas
everybody.
to you. Hope you have a good one.
Thanks, y'all too. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. My friend Eric is also sick, and we're pretty sure it's RSV, respiratory syncytial virus. And it sucks. It hits hard, and people don't take it seriously because, people here. But kids can die from it, so can elderly people. But he was coughing so hard yesterday that he passed out. And I was like, yeah, that's not enough oxygen. You need to have them check your O2 level. But also, I was like, you're going to have Mucinex. If you're coughing that hard, you need Mucinex, gobs of it, like more than you could ever think of, and then drink as much fluids as you possibly can until you're almost sick with drinking fluids. And that's the only thing that's going to fix it. And a steam shower. And he goes to urgent care, and what do they tell him? Oh, it's a mucolytic. It's Mucinex. I'm always right.
Mucolytic?
Yeah, that's what it is. A mucolytic is something like Mucinex, like guaifenesin or guaifenesin. I'm not sure how they want you to pronounce it, but that is the thing that thins mucus. A mucolytic just means mucus and the breakdown of, or the dissolving of the lytic part. So there you go. But that is some good stuff because he can't take Sudafed because he has high blood pressure. And plus, you have to sign for Sudafed because of the meth heads anyway.
Right.
Oh, Wesley, did you find my eye drops there? Do you think they have them there? They might not.
I did not. Did you send me the name of them? The generic? Oh, you did.
I
You did.
think
You
I did.
I
It's
just didn't get a chance
but
to go. Yeah.
they won't have the name brand there anyway. It's going to be if they don't have the ones over here that are called Mibo, over there it would either be Evo Tears or Hycosan, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the actual name of the stuff is perfluorohydroxyoctane or something like that. Something I have to look it back up.
Perfluoro?
Like perfluoro, like fluoride,
Okay.
hydroxyoctane. It's just it's the one ingredient thing. It doesn't have any water, any kind of preservatives or anything. It's literally just to provide a film over your eye when you have dry eye, and it's supposed to be super good. And it's only $20 in Germany, but it's $750 here. It's over the counter there. It's prescription here because we live in hell, also known as the U.S. That's crazy. And it's been available for 10 years in Europe, Australia, and Israel. That's why I was wondering if they have it there with you or not.
They might. If you want to stay on, just remind me, stay on after we finish. I'll find a pharmacy nearby.
That would be super cool. Santana's Romanian friend that's living in Germany is going to try and send me some. And he was like, oh God, is it illegal? And I was like, well, yeah, if it wasn't, I would just order it online for myself. And it's not illegal like it's drug running. It's illegal because they're trying to make their dough over here and try and block it from the US. You know what I mean? Like
It's the
the
whole
people
reason
in the
drugs are
US.
restricted in the US. Well, we got Christmas
Is there
song.
Christmas music? Yeah, I thought I
Yes.
heard it.
No decorations, but we got Christmas songs.
It seems really calm out there.
Yeah, very nice, calm day. Okay, well, I knew we'd do it eventually. Now, I know.
Mhm.
No, thank you. I know where we're at. I just have to think of which direction the cathedral is. We actually overshot it a bit. That's okay. After we're finished with this, I'm gonna go shoot some shots. Hopefully, the last shots for a new channel trailer for the other channel. The noise canceling is probably taking it out, but whenever you're walking by a school when they have an outdoor, recreation session, it sounds like an invading army. They're just like screaming and yelling at the top of their lungs. Makes me laugh.
Are they playing or are they like screaming and yelling to look at you and like have you say something?
Oh no, they don't care. Yeah, they don't see me. I'm outside the school. I'm hearing it. That's the thing. I'm hearing it from inside the school courtyard.
Oh my God. I thought they could see you from their area or something. Wow.
No, they're just playing. You can hear it all up down the street. And that's every school. I walked by one close to my house yesterday. It was comical how loud they were. It made me laugh. Would you like to look at some pictures?
Yeah.
Probably isn't the best way to show pictures, but I would want you to see that there's a nice picture show here. And I don't mean like an old timey word for a movie. I mean it's
Right. Like
photography
actual
exhibit.
picture, like an exhibition, like an exhibit
Yeah.
of pictures.
It's a photography exhibit. But I
It's a
decided to
picture
call it a
show.
picture
Well, I was
show.
talking about motorbikes and streetcars. That's why I was, I don't know. We're doing some
Streetcar.
throwbacks today.
That's pretty cool. A nice picture.
What is that?
A picture of two children walking down a
Oh, no,
paved
not that one. There was
brick.
something that looked like somebody was up on a pole. Or, I mean, I'm blind though. I don't have my glasses on.
He is. It's the guy on a pole. It doesn't.
It is?
Yeah, I don't know what pole it is. Two guys on a pole, in fact. They look like they're putting together some very large infrastructure, like a bridge or something.
Just so you know, it's a little blurry on my end on the screen anyway, and I don't have my glasses on. I could still tell it was two guys on a pole. But it's because I like
Well,
things
that's
with guys
good.
and poles.
I'm a fan of guys and poles. Like this pole. I don't know what this is, but I know you can't tour it because I tried to do it one time. Oh, I bet that was the 70th anniversary.
Someone doing someone's hair there?
Yep, military officer cutting a boy's hair. You don't see many elephants in Vietnam. Have you looked at the, let's think of what it is now, the poll that I set up for where to do New Year's Eve from?
Oh, let me look. I did not. No, hold on. I just spilled something because I'm stupid.
Nice little photography with it. I like that.
Okay, I had to clean that.
It's another school.
It wasn't okay. Back to the Marilyn Manson thing. It wasn't that he was on American Bandstand. It was something to do with Dick Clark and Manson. Before he got big, he was just Brian Warner, and he was in the audience. And there was some kind of mention of Dick Clark. I could be like meshing together like 3 different things that I watched because I know there was something on Bowling for Columbine with Marilyn Manson and Dick Clark involved in that too. By the way, but that's. I'm surprised I remember
Marilyn
any
Manson
of
was in
that
that
at
movie.
all.
He
Well,
was one
there
of the
was a whole
people
thing
that
on it.
Michael
What?
Moore interviewed. I can't remember if it
Yes,
was his
yeah,
song.
because
Because what?
that the kids were saying that it was their reason. It wasn't anything to do with his music. It was they were, you know what? At least Columbine kids directed it at the exact people that were bullying them. I mean, I'm like, shit happens. Fuck around, find out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, can't totally disagree with that.
The contrast is that Marilyn Manson showed a little bit more care for everything and was more thoughtful than Dick Clark, who was kind of put in a shitty light because he was a judgy old dude. You know what I mean?
Right. What, do you know what it was that Dick Clark said?
No, no. Like I literally only remember little. Like when I'm telling you, it's like there's little flashes of things, and my little synapses are like, you almost had that thought, you almost could have that memory, but instead you filed away all the Supernatural episodes and every lyric to David Banner's rap songs. But okay, Erica.
But you did good.
But I do remember that, and it wasn't like Dick Clark was a horrible person. It's just that he came off as judgy, as he would be because he was old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
An
No.
old white dude.
I feel like there's
He
a
was interviewing
nativity.
some crowd.
I thought there was
What? A
always
nativity. Oh my
there.
God. I would love to
But
see.
I guess,
Is it just like white people in the nativity? Or do they have like,
I mean, they don't
you know,
have one
because
at all. They
they,
had one last year. They didn't seem to do one
oh,
this year. Well, here we got 3 wise men. Maybe this is a nativity. I thought it's got to have the baby Jesus, right?
mm-hmm.
Everybody's getting a picture. Maybe you can see it from here, can you?
No, I see something that's black and yellow over there and it makes me think of Wolverine, which made me laugh.
I don't think Wolverine is in the nativity.
I would totally love to make a nativity with a bunch of like Marvel or DC characters and stuff.
I don't
You
think
know
it
what?
counts. We've
If
got
I've thought of it, someone else has done it.
probably. I see 3 wise men on camels. I see. Oh, okay. I guess that orange thing is the baby Jesus with Mary looking over him. So I guess it counts as a nativity. And then there's sheep
Oh
and
yeah.
goats running around, and 2 very tall skyscraper buildings in the background.
As just as historically accurate as possible.
Exactly.
I mean, all of the whole thing about the nativity is bullcrap anyway, because we know it wasn't no Christmas when they were talking about how he was born anyway. And like we were
Well, of
talking
course
about
not.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, why y'all saying it was that time? It was a different time. But it's good
It
for them
was
to say
a
that.
different
But the reason they do is because they stole it from pagan religion.
Yeah.
Oh, at certain
I've
times,
always
the
heard.
certain dates and stuff.
Yeah, I've always heard it came from Saturnalia, like the dates anyway. The
Yeah.
Roman.
Okay, wait. They pick and choose from every single other thing that makes up Christianity because it's all made up. Because also, if you didn't notice, like in the Quran and in the Bible, there's the big flood, and there's Muhammad, and there is Joshua or whatever, Jesus, So it's like they all have them same little stories, just different outcomes.
Yeah, I mean the Quran is like just a continuation of the Bible. It takes a lot from the Jewish and the Christian Bible. See if I can get at an angle and maybe be closer, because everybody wants to get a picture. Hi. Everybody wants to get a picture, so they want to stand next to the fence. But I want to get next to the fence to get closer. Although maybe it may not even matter. It's not that much closer, and I don't know how much you can see anyway.
Yeah, I can't see it at all. I can see the shapes, but I can't see what they are. I can just see the colors and stuff.
Well, I'm going to get as close as I can, but I just don't really think it's going to help. Yeah,
I was
there's
just
a lot of
watching a
different.
Christmas episode of one of my British murder mysteries, and this former, like, I don't know what he was, like a former thief, and he found
Yeah.
Jesus, and he was like in the nativity, and he said he was one of the wise men. And he's like, I bring Frankenstein and Merle. That was funny.
Well, Erica, I think that's it. If you enjoyed this look at very few Christmas decorations,
Hey, guess what? It's more than what I have here.
yeah, you'll probably actually, I wanted to do this in the historic district so we could walk around and see some of the famous stuff with Christmas decorations on it. But you probably find more Christmas in a mall here than you will anywhere else.
That makes
And
sense.
that's the real spirit of Christmas. Go shopping. And we already did a mall last week, so I guess we're done. Now, do you think I should flip the camera around and sign off, or is it okay to just say goodbye, thanks for joining us, and then hit the button?
You'd be like, beep, beep, beep. That's all, folks.
Beep, beep, beep.